What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of Minecraft, except this isn't normal Minecraft, so to speak. This is the mod pack that you guys actually all voted on. This is FTB Ultimate. We did do a voting system yesterday. I think almost 400 of you guys voted, and for now, it looks like 70% of you wanted to see me play FTB Ultimate. I think it was about 30% of you wanted to see Big Dig, give or take. Kind of fluctuated between 25 and 32. So, but I figure with almost 400 votes, it's pretty universal that you guys are going to want to see FTB. Once Big Dig kind of finishes its upgrading system and kind of gets a little bit more stable and a little bit more I guess just where they want the mod to go. Seems to be like they're doing a lot of big changes right now. Then we may come back to it. But for now, we're going to do FTB Ultimate. Now, I am doing the 1.5.2 beta implementation. It has Tinker's Construct and a few other nice little tweaks. The only other change I have done to this mod pack is add a tree capitator, which you can see over there. I kind of chopped that tree halfway down before my wooden axe broke. And then I also added the Big Dig org configs, which some of you guys would be wondering what the hell is going on with this org generation here. So since I am using the version with GregTech and the GregTech is set to hard mode, some of the recipes are going to be pretty crazy. So like for instance, if we look at solar panels, I believe the basic solar panels are fair. No, even these are going to be, I mean, this is just a normal solar panel here. And you can see we've got to make a bunch of stuff. They want silicon plates, carbon plating. You know, this is nasty stuff. So it's not just easy mode. You know, we're just gonna make it and we're gonna rock and roll. We're gonna have to make these little monsters to get moving up. And then we've also got the hybrid solars. And if you look at some of the hybrid solars, these things are they're just ridiculous. So for us to access IC2 and the joys of IC2, we're gonna have to utilize a lot of that mod. The nice thing though is it does seem to add a lot of later game stuff. The one drawback with this mod pack that kind of bums me out is we're not going to have access to mechanism. So basically all of the Volts mods are basically going to be gone or missing. Now, one of the things I did kind of want to do on this setup is something I haven't done previously. I kind of wanted to play around with Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct is a pretty amazing little mod pack, or mod, I guess it's not really a mod pack, it's just a mod. The way it works is it allows you to fully customize your tools and things along those lines. So basically you can add a lot of really cool, interesting little setups to your tools. You can increase the durability, you can increase just a lot of really cool stuff. So we're gonna start off playing around with this. Now we need to make a chest and another blank pattern. That should be no problem for us. We have plenty of stuff. Let's get this going. There's our chest. Put this here and that there. Bam, bam. There's our blank pattern. That gives us our pattern chest. Now, I am not very familiar with this mod. This is a mod that I have never really played with before. So it's quite possible that I'm not going to do it right. So we may have to play around with it for a little bit. Now, from what I understand, the parts that we need a part builder. This is the part that actually builds the individual pieces, etc., etc. We have the pattern chest where you can store your patterns. Think of it kind of like an ME storage system. If they're right next to each other, you can actually see the pattern chest right over here, and then that'll let you access everything there. Then we're going to go ahead and yank this out because we're going to use it in the recipe we're fixing to make. We need to make a tool station. So a tool station, I think I already had that looked up. It's just a blank pattern and one of these. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Bam, bam. Actually, you know, we're going to need another chest, so we might as well make another one. And we'll keep the pretty pink one for the bronies. That way they don't, you know, they don't feel completely left out. I wouldn't want to hurt any of their rainbow hearts or whatever they have on the beats inside of their chests. Wouldn't want that getting devastated. So we'll put that up there, put that up there, and that gives us a tool station. So we'll put our tool station, I think, here? Yeah. And then the last thing I think we need is... Where is it? I think it's just the stencil table. And I believe the stencil table allows us to actually make the individual parts that we're going to be making. So let's go ahead, come over here. Amen. Oh, great. Great. Not only is it going to get dark, it's going to freaking rain now. Gotta love that. Have a proper monsoon here, and I'll place that there. So that should be pretty much all of the basics. We've got our stencil tablet, which will allow us to make different pieces. We'll have our part builder, which will allow us to construct parts, pattern chest to store our parts, and then the tool station, which will allow us to actually assemble, I believe, the different tools. You can see you've got your axe heads, you've got your attacher, and then you've got your shaft, so to speak. Pickaxe head, tool binding, and handle. I think is the proper pronunciation. Alright, so we need to get just a little lighting going on here since it is kind of dark and it's raining, and I'm a little worried that a creeper is going to come pay us a visit or something else. So let's make a really shitty pickaxe that we'll probably get rid of here in 30-40 seconds. Just come down here real quick and break 3 cobblestone. And we'll go back up and make us a nice stone one. And it's kind of funny how, you know, here we are playing FTB. It's something that's going to be all hardcore tools and whatnot. And there we go. Here we are starting off in the old Stone Age. Oh no! Oh no! It's the biggest slime I've ever seen. Okay, that'll work. I know we can get this one. And is there anything below that one? No, we can still get it though. Damn, there's 2 big old slimes down there. And I think it's diamond. So we'll definitely want to go down there and defeat that slime at a later time, but not for now. I have to be careful that my stupid Texan ass doesn't trip and fall down there sometime over the next couple of minutes. Alright, so we're just going to light this place up just a bit. Get us some light going. That way we don't have anything sneaking up on us. Like I said, the reason we've got this crazy ore generation going on here is because we've got the COFH core. It's a part of thermal expansion. We've got thermal expansion, I believe, in this mod as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But COFH is not necessary for you to have thermal expansion. They work together, but they're not required. Alright, so I'm thinking what we need to do... Let's see. Next pattern, previous pattern. I honestly don't know how to do this part, so we're just going to do something that I think will make this work. I think we need a blank pattern here. I could be wrong, and this may not work, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So that gives us a blank pattern. And then we'll put this in here. I was kind of hoping to get something, but that did not work. No. What about flipping? Oh, here we go, here we go. So that's a tool rod. That's a pickaxe head. Material cost 1. Alright, so we get the pickaxe head. That's actually not so bad. We're going to put 5 in there. That'll give us 20. 2 of those. That'll give us plenty of sticks. There we go. And that'll give us plenty of blank patterns. Well, 5. Alright, so we have a pickaxe head pattern. We don't need a shovel, no. Is that not sword blade? Wide guard. Tool binding pattern, we need one of those. Where's the shaft? Knife blade. Chisel head. Tool rod pattern? That doesn't sound right. That may be actually... I think it is a tool rod now that I think about it. Knife blade. Chisel head. Tool rod. Really hoping that is it. Alright, so we'll come over here to the pattern storage, put that in there, and then we come over here. We've got these little patterns here, so we can put, I think if we put this here maybe? Okay, we can put that there. You can see the durabilities over here. So if we put this there, we're going to get a wooden pickaxe. And you can see that the durability on that is 59. The handle modifier 1.0, the mining speed 2, etc., etc. So if we're to swap this out and we put this in there, you can see the difference is fairly big between here. Alright, so we need a binder. We're probably going to need actually... Let's drop these back over. I don't know if that'll make them pop out. Actually, it doesn't. Thank God. Okay. Let's get a little bit more cobblestone. And I want to see if we can just tweak this little thing that we've got here. Because we've got a pickaxe here. I don't know if we can actually tweak it in any way. What about over here? We can put this here. So we've got a wooden pickaxe. What happens if we put stone there? Anything? No, does not seem to be. What about if we put this one here and put more stone? Because that really wouldn't make much sense, I guess, now that I think about it. Alright, so we've got some cobblestone. So that gives us a stone pickaxe head. We need a fixer. Stone binding, stone shard. We'll go with that. And then we want a stone handle. Put a handle down here. Stone rod. Okay, so now we have a rod, a stone. Got all the pieces. We'll put you back. Drag that out. Interesting that we ended up with some stone shards. Guess that's from tinking them or putting them together or whatnot. Alright, so we click here. We slap this on the top. We've got this here. And then we put you there. And that gives us a stone, or pickaxe stone bound. And I guess I can change the name up here. So we're going to go ahead and pull that out. And this battle slide. I know there's a way to modify these tools. Here we go. So repair and modification. So if I want to repair this, we can now repair it. I don't know if I can do anything to really assist in the changing of that until we actually do some damage. Now, if I get like an iron ingot, which I guess we can set up real quick. Let's go ahead and just mine some of this. We're going to get this for the furnace. And I know some of you are probably screaming at me for not reading up on how to upgrade this stuff. I kind of like getting a general feel for the mod. Most of the time I can kind of figure them out. But every once in a while I probably should just read the damn wiki before I do everything. Of course, in my defense, you know, I usually do read the wiki to an extent, and some of these are pretty complicated, you know. I think this is like 12 steps just to make a tool. So, you know, I mean, I'm not slamming on the mod. I think it's a really cool looking mod. I'm just saying, you know, even if I was to read the damn wiki, there's some stuff I probably would miss. Oh my god, that's way too much. Alright, I'm not worried about it. We're just going to go ahead and start the smelting process. Now we did get rid of all of our coal, unfortunately, while we were doing our stuff, which is kind of a bummer. Place you here. So we're going to make a little charcoal real fast while we wait. I'm going to pop out. I don't think I can get any more coal down here without exposing myself to some form of death and destruction or pain. And I'm not seeing any more charcoal available locally. Alright, there we go. We've got some of that. Let's burn a little bit of this more while we look out here. Maybe we can find some on the walls. No, come on. Now, our pickaxe is damaged at this point. I believe we can put him... Whoops, wrong one. I believe we can put him back in, and I can repair him to full. You'll see right there, I pull it out, and now it's completely repaired. If I put it back in, I still have more modifiers remaining. So simply repairing it makes it very easy to do. It doesn't cost me any experience levels. I don't have to build an anvil. I just slap it back in there, redo it, and we're good to go. Makes it kind of nice. Now, as soon as that thing gets done making our charcoal, put that there, we're going to put this there. that cook for just a sec. Get a little bit more iron mined out. And I'm going to see if we can upgrade this tool by adding a little bit more to this. Now, as you can see, you know, we've got a decent durability on here, but it's not amazing, you know. It's still kind of weak. We do a little bit of mining and it has a tendency to break. That's kind of a bummer. Alright, so we got some iron ingots now. Let's see if we can upgrade this pickaxe with any kind of iron. No, it's not letting me do it up there. What about here? Top double maybe? Alright, let me figure out how to upgrade this real quick, and I'll show you guys how to do that. Okay, it seems like in general I had the right idea. For whatever reason, the stone-bound pickaxe doesn't really get much modifications from iron anyways. But you can see right here, if I were to put a diamond on here, it would drastically increase the durability from 65 to 565. Makes it a little bit more durable, lasts a little bit longer, makes it kind of nicer. I can also put redstone in here, and you can see redstone 1 of 50. It gives it haste. Now, I don't know if I can double up on that. It does look like I can, so it would give us double haste. So we're not going to waste that on a stone pickaxe. We're going to use the iron pickaxe that we just made. We're going to go ahead and put diamond in there. We're going to slap that right there. And that's not going to let us do both at the same time, which is a real bummer. Can I put it down here and put this up on top? Nope, it won't let me do the two modifications at once. So it'll only let me do one type at the same time. So like right here, we've got 323 durability. That's the standard. But the mining time, you can see right here we're at 6, 6.0, 6.16. So it's basically making the speed a little bit faster. Now we're going to go ahead and put a diamond in there to make it a little bit more hardy. And then now we're going to put a little bit more haste back on it. And this will be the last modifier that I can put on the thing. Now I'm sure there are other abilities and things that I can put on there. I might be able to put tin or maybe copper or some other metals and such. And that might adjust the way it works. But this is going to give me a 0.32 change on the pickaxe. So now I've got this durability massively increased. I've got redstone capability to make the haste work. And it runs a little bit faster. I mean, it's not amazingly faster, but it's something. And I could probably put a total of 50 on this if, for whatever reason, I was capable of doing. Now it's saying I've still got modifiers remaining. So that tells me I can just keep putting this stuff on here if I want, and it'll just keep loading up. Yeah, so modifiers remaining 1. Pull that out. I've still got modifiers remaining. So I can just keep jacking this thing up, dumping redstone into it. In fact, we're just going to do it like this. And you can see we're getting faster and faster, faster. There we go. And burning up all the redstone we've got, which some might consider wasteful. The nice thing though is I believe we can still repair this with just an iron ingot. Yeah. So let's see, we're up pretty hardcore now with this thing. Do we have any more redstone laying around? No. I got some gold. We're going to put some gold in here and see if that'll do anything. I'm curious if gold will assist. I'm going to look and see if we've got any more redstone anywhere. I don't see any. We do have some copper here. Ah! Redstone! Yes! Yeah, it's kind of wasteful. Like I said, you might consider because I'm putting all of this in here. But at the same time, you know, unlike a normal iron pickaxe, it's not something I'm going to have to get rid of in a couple, you know, couple hours of mining. It's one of those things that I'm going to be able to keep around, you know, for the duration of the game if I want. We've almost doubled the speed on it now. Well, let's check and see. We've got some gold. Does gold do anything to this thing? Nope, it doesn't look like gold will. Let's try some copper. Now, I wouldn't think copper would do anything, but, you know, you never know. But I'm sure there's a bunch of different options that you can do with this mod. It's going to allow you to make really customizable tools. And the nice thing about it is, you know, it's not just pickaxes. You know, you can do things with shovels. It adds a few new tools like a frying pan that's a blunt instrument. It adds a ton of different weapon types. For those of you who play on the World War Minecraft server, you'll be intimately familiar with the rapier and a few other nasty things. So there's a lot of cool stuff that we can do with this, and this will just kind of allow this beginner level of mining stuff, which is kind of sometimes a pain in the ass due to the way you know, you're always having to upgrade your little piece, you know, get a different axe when you break this iron one, you know, and vanilla repairs are such a pain in the ass, but this kind of makes it easy. It's not such a big deal. And the mod's fairly cheap to get, I mean, it's incredibly cheap to get started. You basically just need wood, no big deal, and should make things a little bit easier. Now, I did want to check this real quick, see if maybe by chance copper does anything, and it doesn't. So I'll look through some of the other stuff, see if I can't figure out what will make some more adjustments to this little monster. We'll probably make a few more tools, maybe a sword or so, and see if we can't play around with that. But anyways, hopefully you guys like this video and you're looking forward to the start of this series. I know I am. Feel free to leave some comments in the comment section if you guys have any, you know, suggestions or anything you'd like to see specifically. If you liked it, slap the like button, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next club.